my name is Litia and I'm from the beautiful island of Bula and I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
My name is Casey, I'm from Tabua. We love Today FM in Tabua. Today FM rocks.
My name is Selina, I'm from Tawengabengamba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, my name is Carlo. I love listening to the music in Today FM, in Malak Island. Today FM rock.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In the news, Piyoti Kondondua appointed NFP president. Consumer watchdog welcomes VAT monitoring system. And Red Cross to build new office on Rugby Island.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Amrita Sagar.
The National Federation Party has appointed the former Fiji First member Piyoti Kondondua as their new president. The appointment was made at the party's annual general meeting in Lautoka today. Kelly Vadala has more.
Piyoti Kondondua has replaced former President Tupondroni Ndalo, who quit politics after her suspension from Parliament.
This is a party for all Fijians. Whoever calls himself Fijian now, under our constitution, this is your party.
Lieutenant Colonel Piyoti Kondondua leads a highly capable and truly multiracial team of dedicated and committed team of office bearers in a year that we want to be the defining moment in Fiji's history.
As the party gears for 2018 elections, it is calling on women to come forward and contribute to the party manifesto.
Discussions with civil society organizations has led to the management board's decision in fielding up to 50% women candidates in the forthcoming elections. Our leader is very committed to ensuring that women apply and are chosen to stand in the elections.
We have to step out of our comfort zones, step up and make our voices heard. And that begins by reaching out to other fellow women who face the same challenges and enlarge our circles.
A large crowd of party supporters attended the annual convention at Lautoka's Gurumit Centre today and put forward their views. Kelly Vadala, FBC News.
The public will also benefit from the implementation of a VAT monitoring system, says the consumer watchdog. The Consumer Council says far too long, some deceitful traders have been impinging on consumer pockets but not paying their dues to the government. Pranita Prakash reports.
The VAT monitoring system in supermarkets will ensure transparency as Fiji loses more than $250 million annually due to fraudulent practices by some businesses.
They are unscrupulous traders, we know about it. They were collecting money from the consumers through VAT, but they were not paying VAT to the government. So by having a system like this, it will create transparency that is required through which government can collect its due.
Premila Kumar says the council always receives complaints relating to VAT.
Consumers know that when they get a receipt from the supermarket, sometimes rather than receiving an itemized receipt, they end up getting a receipt which simply says groceries. So if you buy 20 different items, all those 20 different items are shown as groceries. They don't spell out which grocery. By showing groceries, they were also claiming VAT exemption on other items, which was not shown on the receipt.
Consumers have also applauded the initiative, saying the system will ensure fairness.
It's a good idea. Now the supermarket will not be able to cheat the customers anymore.
Good. Now all the supermarket will be monitored.
It's a good idea.
Between January to May last year, the council received 40 complaints pertaining to VAT. The VAT monitoring system software will be linked to the supermarket's cash register, which will provide real-time data to the Fiji Revenue and Customs Authority on total company sales and VAT collected. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
The Fiji Red Cross Society is planning to build a designated office for its branch on the island of Rugby. The society says they always face communication problems in times of any disaster with their Rugby officials as there is no proper link. Sainyani Boiler reports.
Communication breakdown affects emergency works on the island of Rugby following any disaster.
Currently we don't have an office, but we are lucky that Rugby Council have set aside a land for us. It's within the head office and HQ and Rugby Council to deal with the matters.
Red Cross Director General Felipe Nainova says talks are underway to install HR radios in Rugby.
Yes, communication is a problem. We first want to build the office in Rugby, for which the Rugby Council has graciously given us land to do so, and then work through the communication issues based on the site where we will be located.
Meanwhile, President and patron of the Fiji Red Cross Society, Major General retired Chochi Konrote, has saluted the efforts of the society after TC Winston. Fiji Red Cross Society is working on bettering its facilities in the maritime areas for effective service delivery and to ensure they are ready to assist people in times of any emergency. Sainiani Mboila, ABC News.
Around 270 people of Namara in Kandavu will soon have power supply. Work on the over $3 million Namara Village Solar Mini-Grid project has begun. Infrastructure Minister Parveen Kumar says this is the first government co-financed solar project that is being installed with the energy saving system. Kumar says the ESS will ensure enough power is stored to provide 24-hour services.
This project has the potential to create new opportunities to the community of Namara, especially to our school children. The construction of this new infrastructure is the first ever in Fiji by the government of the Republic of Korea through Korea Institute of Energy Technology and Planning.
Still to come, Oceans Conference to focus on future sustainability. And Digitell Bula Festival gets underway in Nandi. Details after the break.
Nimbula vinaka na yavangunga andi moala radada ranalika au tikongona taunu singatoka ando talisaka na vakaronga na Bula FM number 2 na serre.
Ya dora subuli kurna bili. Borani batukara hambara binaranga. Do talitakina na vakaronga na Bula FM number 2 na serre. Bula.
Bula FM number 2 na serre.
We need to work collectively to sustain our oceans. Minister for National Disaster Management Inia Seruiratu says Fiji will drive home this message at the UN Oceans Conference, which gets underway next week. Maggie Boyle reports.
Next week's global meet will focus on the future sustainability of our oceans, an issue Inia Seruiratu says is for everyone.
The government is going to do its part in terms of the regulatory processes and systems in place. But it's the community that has to take responsibility. It's the individuals who have to take responsibility. Let's work collectively to sustain our oceans and, of course, achieve sustainable development.
Ocean health, the minister says, is also imperative to the bigger fight against climate change.
Because oceans is closely related and linked to climate change as well. And, of course, for sustainable development, it's all about alignment and the integration of all the issues and the challenges that we face.
Wrapping up his first official visit, New Zealand's Foreign Minister Jerry Brownlee says they'll be following Fiji's lead.
So how do you manage the oceans and how do you deal with climate change? And to have a Pacific Island country surrounded by the ocean, right here in the middle of the Pacific, taking a lead in those things is extremely encouraging for us, and we're grateful for that.
The UN Oceans Conference will be held from the 5th to the 9th of June. The meet will aim to endorse voluntary commitments from countries, much like the Paris Agreement, with a focus primarily on oceans, seas and maritime resources. Maggie Boyle, FBC News.
4 A330s and 5 Boeing 737 aircrafts will showcase the COP23 logo, highlighting Fiji's presidency at the 23rd Conference of Parties to the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. The decision by Fiji Airways to showcase the COP23 logo across its fleet was announced by Prime Minister Voreqe Bainimarama in April. Fiji Airways Chief Executive Andre Filion says the logo will be seen on the aircraft in 11 countries and at some of the world's busiest airports like Los Angeles and San Francisco. The Digitell Bula Festival got underway in Nadi last night with the theme Transition Starts Where You Live. It's in line with this year's COP23 objective and provides a platform for young women to advocate on climate-related issues in Fiji and the Pacific. Kelly Vidala reports.
10 women will be vying for the Miss Bula title this year, and the festival will be an opportunity to boost their confidence on speaking on an issue that the world is currently facing.
Try to advocate on the fact that people have to look after their surroundings in order to protect our Fiji and our nation.
Advocate more on climate change to young people like me, and I would like to make a difference in their lives, because climate change is not just happening here in Fiji.
Nandi Bula Festival Trust President Leonie Naivalu says it was not an easy task trying to organize such pageants.
Organizing a festival of this magnitude is not an easy task. It requires total commitment and, most importantly, support from business houses and the Nandi community. This year marks the end of Bula Festival being organized at Nandi Town. 2018 will be Nandi City.
Local Government Minister Praveen Bala says infrastructure developments in Nandi will bear fruit in years to come.
We are in process of having 4-lane from the Nandi International Airport to Denrau. There seems that people who daily sees the development still have some sort of doubts.
Kelly Badala, FBC News.
The government believes there is a need to develop policies with the circumstances surrounding each schools located at different areas. Education Minister Dr. Mahendra Reddy made those comments during the foundation laying ceremony of an auditorium in Tavua College yesterday. Dr. Reddy says they have decentralized their thinking in the government.
We are ensuring that we meet the expectations and requirements of children throughout Fiji. We don't want an education system that is tailor-made to deal with the circumstances of children, no matter where they exist.
Well, up ahead in FPC Sports, Neita Siri beats Suva in Skipper Cup. And Chale Vatumbua eyes Flying Fijians jumper, this and more after the break.
मैं प्रेमिला वायरुकू रेकी रेकी से सुबह मेरी आँख खुलती है तो मैं मिर्ची एफएम सुनती हूँ। मिर्ची एफएम इज नंबर 1, इट्स सो हॉट।
हम लोग बार टाउन के कैरियर ड्राइवर लोगों ने हम लोग के मिर्ची एफएम सुनो अच्छा लगे। मिर्ची एफएम इज हॉट।
हाय, मैं संध्या नारिया रेकी से मेरे सारे दोस्त मिर्ची एफएम सुनते हैं। मिर्ची एफएम इज हॉट, आई लव मिर्ची एफएम।
हमें स्पिन तो बताओ कि मिर्ची एफएम में सबसे अच्छा गाना बजे।
मिर्ची एफएम, इट्स हॉट।
Vodafone Flying Fijian centre Chale Vatumbua is raring to make his debut for the team in the upcoming matches. The former Maris Brothers High School student is confident that he has what it takes to don the national jumper. Rohit Deo with the story.
He is the kid among the experienced ones, but is already making headlines for performances for his club Pau in France.
It's been it's a different feeling, but I love this feeling. It's a very good feeling to be amongst all these players, coaching staff. It's really good.
Vatumbua says although making the squad will be a dream come true, achieving the feat will be a tough task.
Big boots to fill, if that's a right line to use. Big boots to fill, but knowing all the number 12s and 13s that have gone past for the Fiji team, I've got a standard that I have to play up to. You know, and yeah, there's a lot of expectations from the country, from the coaches, from everyone for this Flying Fijian squad.
Team captain Nakapu Singera says the new players in the squad are very talented.
Got a lot of young boys in the team, and that's for me it's a massive positive for Fiji rugby as a whole moving forward. And by seeing them in training, they're really excited about this challenge.
The Flying Fijians leave for Australia tomorrow. We will play the Wallabies in Melbourne next Saturday. Rohit Deo, FBC Sports.
The Neita Siri rugby side beat Suva 28-15 in the Skipper Cup competition. Epi Dhokanasinghe scored a try for the Highlanders, while Sireli Kalodhava grabbed a brace. Waisale Koroinadhungu and Semi Kelly scored a try each for Suva. Here are the highlights.
It's all set up there, picked up again by Saramaya Naure. Suva try and go up over there, but the referee is there to check that. And Neita Siri once again, the white mark very close. Oh, they tried to squeeze in there, the referee there to say yes. 10 inside the Suva territory and Naitasiri looking to go on the rampage. Kalobaba gets it out. Chance here for Naitasiri. Epizakana Singer. He'll go in the corner. And Naitasiri get the second try in 5 minutes. Naitasiri were not 10 behind. Suva go charging up that time. It's John Elesi Kilakemba the hooker. And picked up through the time. And the try is on for the Suva centre of the game. Over the top that time and taken well by Naitasiri Tati Kasanga. And Naitasiri drive. And Naitasiri go over the try line and the try has been given. Up there trying to wrestle his way through the time is Semi Kelly. It's there at the back for Suva. And let's wait for it. Someone tries to dive over the top. Oh, they have. And well, it's I think that's Semi Kelly.
In other matches played today, defending champions Nandanga thumb Namosi 41-22, Malolo beat Northland 36-26, while Nandi thumb Madhuwata 27-13. Now the Crusaders beat the Highlanders 25-22 in Super Rugby today. In one of the most epic endings, the winner came from a drop goal in the last play of the match. And the Blues defeated the Reds 34-29 in the first ever Super Rugby match played in Samoa at Apia Park last night. The New Zealand-based side outscored their opponents 5-4. Robust Fijian winger Waisene Adelevu scored 2 tries for the World Barbarian as they thumped Ulster 43-28 yesterday. Adelevu touchdown once in each half. Vodafone Fiji football midfielder Dave Randiningai says coach Christophe Kamel is heading the team into the right direction. Speaking on FBC TV's Vodafone Sports Lounge last night, Randiningai said Fijian football will have a bright future under Gamel's guidance. Rohit Deo tells us more.
The matches against New Zealand and Solomon Islands did raise some eyebrows as Fiji played in a much more structured pattern, something not seen in the past.
A great goal. He knew the wall.
It's more different than I started from now. It's all about ball control, and you move, passing, and you move. Not before you just kick and chase a lot. That's all. This Chris just taught us a bit of skills and ball movement.
Sivoki.
The Lotoka midfielder says the changes made to the team by Gamel is helping the players understand the game better.
Better run by him to Ilauland looks for so long.
I learned a lot from Mr. Chris. He always told me just to clear my vision and my move. I'll always listen to him, whatever you will say.
The national coach says the local players have a lot of potential, but it will take time to groom them.
We have to develop this mileage, because when I arrived, I have seen so different good part, but everyone is everywhere. If we can make link between us, we will raise good things for football, because we are talking about football. But
the Fijian side plays New Caledonia in the FIFA World Cup Stage 3 qualifier next Wednesday. Rohit Deo, FBC Sports.
Australia and New Zealand were forced to share the spoils after rain forced the ICC Champions Trophy match to be abandoned. New Zealand batted first and were all out for 291 in 45 overs. Australia were 53-3 in 9 overs when the match had to be stopped. Here are the highlights.
Well, there it is. 100 for Kane Williamson, the New Zealand skipper. We had 100 from Joe Root, the English skipper, yesterday. The New Zealand skipper's backed it up today with his 9th one-day international 100 and his first against Australia. Nicked and gone. So 3 in 4 balls for Hazelwood. He picks up 6 for 52. Absolutely outstanding.
New territory, and that should be out. It is out. He's gone for 18. It was a streaky innings, couple of good strokes in it.
Wicket falls. Moses Enriquez 18 off 14, 53 for 3, and the rain has arrived back. The rain has arrived back. Ground staff work to do again, fellas. ICC Champions Trophy 2017 action. And the covers remain on. The rain continues to fall, and play has unfortunately been abandoned for the day.
Fine weather with cloudy periods was experienced over most parts of the group today, apart from some showers over the eastern and interior of the larger islands. In the west, it was mostly fine, with major centres recording above 30-degree temperatures. Eastwards from Pacific Harbour to Suva, fine weather prevailed as well. And up in Vanua-Levu, similar conditions prevailed. Temperatures in Lambasa stood at 32 and Savu-Savu was cool at 30. At sea, easterly winds 15 to 20 knots and moderate to rough seas were experienced. The next high tide is at 2:48 a.m. with a low tide at 9:05 tomorrow morning. Sunrise will be at 6:32. Now, for tomorrow, cloudy periods with some showers over Kandavu and nearby smaller islands, the eastern parts and the interior of the other larger islands, and afternoon or evening showers are expected elsewhere. As for the further outlook, occasional showers and few thunderstorms are expected over most places. Recapping the main stories, Pio Tikunduandoa appointed NFP president. Consumer Watchdog welcomes VAT monitoring system. And Digitell Bula Festival gets underway in Nandi. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. To our poll question, this week we are asking, are certain politicians taking advantage of sugarcane farmers for their own gain? Visit our FPC website to answer. You can always send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email fpcnews@fpc.com.fj or share it with us via our Facebook page, FPC News, or you can also follow and tweet us your news tips at FPC News or simply hashtag FPC News. Until next time, good night.
Bula Vinaka, I'm under the Sorbakura of Nayabu Wenibuga Telebu. Whenever I want to tune in to listen to great music, I always tune in to my favorite radio station, Gold FM, only the classic.
My name is Lita. We love listening to Gold FM here at the Fiji Hideaway Resort and Spa. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
We here at Kano Waterfront Lautoka love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.